There was this dude I remember, bro, I met in the hospital. He was cool. He was the first person that I think I met in real life that had like true inner peace, right? Because he would always dance, and he would always, like, we used to dance a lot together, bro. And people was pay attention to us because even though, I didn't really understand it at the time, it's like I understood that, okay, if I dance, I'm gonna get better at dancing. So I just did it like all the time, and I did get better at dancing from that point. But his name was I think his name was Jason or Jason. He was like Hispanic, but like in those hospitals, they always be just taking random ass people just to put them on drugs so they could get money off of it and shit. So he kept saying, "Oh yeah, they always be taking me and stuff. They do the same shit with me, like sometimes they can't because they just don't have a reason to, but when they want to institutionalize you in America, they're gonna get it done. So you just have to like be aware of that. But he was just he was just so different from everybody else in there because he was the only person who, when you talk to him, he was like, yeah, nah, these niggas just keep doing this, that, and the third. He didn't say niggas, but he was like, yeah, these dudes they just keep doing this, that, and the third. They always, be taking my stuff. They always be trying to take my Xbox because he said he used to play Xbox. They always be coming to my house, taking my Xbox, just messing with me for no reason, bringing me to hospital for no reason. And I believed him because I mean, the same shit be happening to me. It's like they just do it for literally no reason. The only reason is to get money. That's the real only reason they put niggas in hospitals, to get money. That's it. But he was doing his downs. He was doing his push-ups, bro, every day. He would dance. He would he knew Spanish, but he knew English. He was bilingual too, and he had the same issue with like his parents that I did. So we related really easy. He would always say, "Oh yeah, nah, my parents are stupid. They just want to be slaves and stuff." That's how my parents are. Really, they just like they want to be the best slaves. They're like, "Bro, no, you have to work for massa, bro." That's how they be all the time. Like, bro, why? I'm like, why would we do that? Anyone in Gen Z, because he was Gen Z, but it's like, why would we do that? Why am I slaving for massa, bro? Even if I was, I'm gonna do something that's gonna better myself, bro. Either way, like my parents, in the way he was talking about his parents, it sounded like they don't do anything for themselves. So it's like, why would I listen to you? Why? You don't do anything. You see the muscles and shit, bro. That's from push-ups, bro. Constant pain, bro. Constant small incremental pain. That same method, bro, that's just compound effect. You do that over and over again with anything, you're going to get better at it. So why would I listen to them? Why would he listen to his parents? You shouldn't. It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. That makes no sense. You can apply that to any skill. Chess, reading, anything. But it's like that's where the inner peace comes from, because once you realize that you need to work constantly to get anything done, to get any skill, you realize that people are just stupid because they don't compound effect, and then they get bored. That's another thing with YouTube. People will get bored of hearing the same true information, like certain people, but that they need it. So it's like those people who they come in your comment section and they say stupid shit, or those people who they'll watch your videos and then they'll stop watching your videos and they'll go watch some like AI slop or whatever they be watching, right? Or go jerk off, whatever they be doing, right? Those people are doing a disservice to themselves by not staying consistent. They just are. When you realize that, then you start not giving a fuck, because it's like, oh, okay, all of these people are just stupid. Like they're just all dumb. Like they just that's just what it is. Cause it's like, ask yourself, how are you gonna how are you gonna get better at anything? You have to do it over and over again, and then you have to analyze your mistakes, and then you have to fix your mistakes. Nobody does that shit, bro. That's why everybody's bad at things. Nobody has any skills. And then when they don't have the skills, they complain, oh, I don't get views. I don't get subs. I don't get this. I don't get that. And then they're worried about an outcome when they didn't put the work in. They didn't put the work in. If you don't post every day, how are you supposed to get subs? It's not possible. It's literally not possible. You can get a couple subs here and there every day if you just post every day, right? It's gonna happen. Like, people think, you know, all this negative shit, but it's like everybody can't hate you, bro. It's not, but that's not possible. It's just you haven't found your audience, right? Once you get that mindset, that applies to everything in life. That's just the truth. Applies to everything in life. So certain people in the hospital, they used to get mad at Jason, bro. They used to get mad at him and be like, oh my God, why are you doing push-ups? He had a better chest than all of those niggas. Oh my God, why are you dancing? He danced better than all of them. He just did because they didn't try. They didn't do it every day. It's like that applies to every skill. It just does. Like, that's just what it is. Once you get good at the skill, it's just, nobody really tell you shit. Nobody really tell you shit because it's like, can you do it? They're gonna say no every time. It's like, bro, all right, okay. You don't love yourself. Why would I listen to somebody that doesn't love themselves? You shouldn't. That's what he had in his brain. That's what I am trying to replicate. Am replicating now. I was trying to replicate it before, but now, I mean, I got it down because I can explain it. That's another thing. You can't listen to anybody that can't explain step by step what they're saying. If they're confused about it, they can't repeat it. You need awareness to be able to repeat it. I understand push-ups so well that I can repeat it. I know how the tendons work in your body. I know that they connect muscle to bone. I know ligaments, bone to bone, right? I know that they get stronger through statics. I know that they get stronger through explosive movements. I know that if I do reps, high reps, I'm going to get cardio in, and I'm also going to get, my muscles are going to grow. That is just going to happen if I'm eating right. And then if I'm eating right, I'm going to be leaner than most people. These are just truths of your body. So now that I know that, right, I would just never fall off. And if I do fall off, it's going to come back really easy. That's just the truth of the world. It's not pride, it's not arrogance, it's not anything. It's just self-respecting yourself and being aware for yourself. Because if you know these things, you're going to be able to be consistent, and then you're going to be able to be better at skills than other people. Even with, it works with anything. With chess, I understand that, okay, all the chess game is an opening, a middle game, end game. But there are only best moves. When you look at the board and your board vision is good, you're going to see the best moves if you calculate ahead. You're going to see the best moves. I know that. That's why when I play puzzles, I will get the puzzle right. And even if you don't get the puzzle right, you can analyze the puzzle. Once you analyze the puzzle, you're going to get the right answer, and then you're just training your memory at that point. Because I know that, I consistently gain 100 ELO in chess for 3 straight months to get to 900. People are not doing that. That is why it's valuable. That is why I have inner peace. Because I know, I have seen it work. Not just that I know, I've literally lived it and seen it work. But it's also that the smartest people endorse you when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. I was endorsing Jason. Jason was endorsing me back. Because we were both doers. He had inner peace. I was just doing. I didn't have inner peace back then, but I was just doing what I knew would help me get better at. Okay. So when people do not have inner peace, do not have any skills, they are not going to endorse you because they are not like you and they don't understand where you're coming from. But it's their loss, it's not your loss. It's just not. Because all the people that do what I want to be doing, they endorse me. They do. They just do. My teacher in school who has 10K, was a Marine, everything. He has a good physique, he has a wife, everything, you know? And it's like it seems like an actual good relationship. They have kids and stuff, right? He he also gets sponsored. He gets sponsored too and everything. He always said he didn't say anything else, but he always said Josh is getting after it in class. He used to say that shit, bro. Cause I ain't listening to nobody. I was doing push-ups in the class, bro. They used to say, "Oh yeah, Josh is good at basketball," because I just was compared to the people around me. I'm obviously not an NBA player, but compared to the people around me, I just was better because I kept with it more. That was the only thing that separated us. So, you know, when those type of people endorse you, the people you want to be like, that's when you know that you are winning. When I was on Luther Ruslin's channel commenting under the comment section, he would agree with me. He just did. Like, you can go look at it under the comment section. He just would be agreeing with me because what I'm saying makes sense, and what he does is just tell the truth. He's just telling the truth all the time, right? And tries to keep people fit. So of course he's going to endorse what I'm saying. He's going to be like, "Oh yeah, what you're saying is true." He has 40K on YouTube. Those are the type of people I want to say good job to me. I don't want I don't want no one subscriber ass nigga coming to me saying you did a good job. If you say I did a good job, I'm gonna start panicking. I'm gonna be like, wait a minute, did I fuck something up? Cause you don't got it, bro. You don't got it. You don't got it, bro. Not only just subs, but just skills in general. Like if you're bad at chess and you tell me I did good at chess, I don't like that. If you're telling me I did good on push-ups, but can't you can't do any, I don't like that. Unless you're just, like gawking at it, just being like, oh yeah, he did so good. Oh my God, wow, wow, wow. Like that's different. But if you're saying, oh, your form was good, like something technical, I start to get scared. But it's also if somebody that was where I wanted to be said that I was doing wrong, I would also get scared. Those two combined would make me be like, wait a minute, what is. But you niggas that you don't have anything to offer anybody, when you say, when you say that hating shit, yo, I was like, okay, I'm doing everything right. That's how I feel. I'm like, okay, I'm doing it right. Because you're not, you're not inspiring anybody. So I know that you're going to be hating on me because I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. That's the proof. That in itself is proof. Having haters in itself is proof.